What's up, guys? Welcome back to the MontyVerse. Today, we're checking out the brand new, hot off the presses opening for Power Rangers Cosmic Fury. It's about time. It is about time we got some promotion for Cosmic Fury, and I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. I find this ironic since we were just talking about the openings.
We just covered all of the openings of every season of Power Rangers, and now we get to react to
this one. But I was gonna say, maybe we willed it into existence.
Oh my gosh, do you guys think we willed this into existence? I don't care. I don't want to wait anymore. I want to check this thing out. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Let's go.
It's very similar. Oh, he wasn't smiling. Ollie wasn't smiling this time.
Oh! Burn! Oh! Yes!
Mighty Rangers run.
Wow.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I need to hear a full version of that.
So wait.
Because that slapped so hard.
Oh, okay, here's my first observation.
Okay, what's your first observation?
They listened to the criticism. There was no Go-Go Power Rangers.
I noticed that as well. Thank goodness. Because that was getting so redundant and so overused in these openings. But wow, that really slapped. Like that opening, like that beginning.
Right.
Morphin.
I will say, so I feel like people are not going to, maybe not everyone. I think there's some people that are going to take issue with how similar it is to Dino Fury. But since this is clearly a direct continuation, I think that's more justified.
If I may interject, I would tell those people, why don't you go back and listen to Mighty Morphin and Zeo back to back, because they are essentially the same music with different lyrics. And this is an homage to that, which I think is super awesome because the sequel series gets a sequel theme. And not only that, I think this comes out of the gate so absolutely hard. We got to listen to this one more time, I think, because that opening, like...
Yeah, oh, yeah, let's...
Guys, we're doing this again. We're running it back right now.
Yeah, because now we can, like, pinpoint more details.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, so far they're actually only showing the Dino Fury suits. Hold on.
Oh, that's... Okay, we gotta scroll back.
Alright, so
that's
she's gonna be...
good.
Yeah. Oh my god. There's the Zord.
The new Zord. Alright, guys, I'm gonna have to scroll back, but that theme hits hard.
That is great. It might be just like the novelty of it. I do actually like it more than Dino Fury.
I like him. I was gonna say I like this more than Dino Fury.
Yeah.
And I was really high on Dino Fury. Okay, so yes, we are seeing them in the Dino Fury suits, but all of this footage looks like it's from probably the first episode.
Yeah, which I'm fine with that in the sense that here's the thing. We know that the openings also evolve as the season goes on.
Yes, I mean, and what's really cool is this opening, they still have them in the Dino Fury suits. No spoilers. Even Fern, we know Fern's gonna be the Orange Ranger.
What? Oh, you think they're just playing around with the purple?
I think they're playing around. I think they're playing. They're like teasing little.
Interesting.
But what's really cool is we had Zato kind of show up at the end of Dino Fury as the Ghost Ranger. I think is what they officially called it. I don't remember exactly what they called it. But we see him here fighting, which is really cool. So I think this picks up right at the end of Dino Fury, like right after they teleport.
Yeah.
Like this must be where they teleport to. And we see the new henchmen for the season as well in this fight.
Okay, so and they look pretty cool.
They look cool. They're a combination of like the Lord Zed aesthetic with a very mechanical robotic aesthetic, which I like.
And I like that it's not cheap like the bodysuits anymore. So not that those were ever bad, but
really cool.
This is the only downside is Zato's new suit is pretty awesome, and we're probably gonna
the Champagne Ranger.
No.
Oh, the Ghost Ranger.
I mean, Champagne looks good too, but I think it's sad that we're gonna lose this one immediately.
Yeah. So this is really cool. One thing I did you notice this too about Ollie?
I said it during the first one.
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
I was saying he's not smiling.
Yes, he's the only one who didn't smile.
No, it's like everyone else.
You are correct, Nikki. He's the only one who's not smiling.
Yeah.
And that's a big hint at Ollie's storyline.
Here's what sucks though is I kind of hate that certain things were leaked because I really wish we were going to this more blind.
Just the end result. We don't know the why or the how.
Yeah, but again, like this would have been more satisfying if it's like we could speculate more. So that's the only thing that always.
But I think we can speculate because nothing was ever officially released. So I think this is all speculation until we know for a fact exactly what happens. And I'm so curious as to the why.
Well, yeah,
like that's what really like has me excited.
Yeah, that's true.
And what's another cool? Just Izzy, just being a badass as usual. I'm very pro Izzy.
It's gonna be so hard for anyone to be better than her at this point.
I know. What's really interesting is that it seems like the footage of all of the Ranger fights were a combination of like the first parts were from Cosmic Fury and some of it was from Dino Fury. Whereas for Chance's, Javi's, it looked the exact opposite because here we see him, which I picked up on the second viewing. He's holding the staff of the Red Morphin Master, which is really interesting.
That's a good catch. I 100% did not get that.
Why is he doing that, guys? Why are you doing it? Javi, what's going on? And we do know that something happens to Javi's arm because in the officially released Cosmic Fury suit, he has like armor up his sleeve. He's the only one with armor protection on his arm.
I didn't remember that at all.
Come on, Nikki, killing me. Ion, just being Ion.
Yeah.
Just doing his Ion thing.
He's a vibe.
Ion's definitely a vibe.
All right.
Fern.
So this is the interesting thing, since they are obviously not showing her in her suit yet. But,
in her suit.
But I think that's interesting that her aesthetic is clearly purple.
I'm glad you pointed that out. I wonder if the orange was a fake out. Maybe
it might be.
I mean, we saw how like they altered Charlie Kirsch's outfit in the promo footage of. So maybe the purple's a fake out. Maybe when this airs, she will actually be in an orange shirt and this will be orange. But who knows? Like that is a good call.
Because I know a lot of people were wondering if Void Knight would become a Ranger now.
I would love that.
I would too. And it feels like he should technically be purple.
I would love for him to be purple or pink. I've been saying that.
Pink, I think, is such a cute idea.
I would want him to be pink so bad as an homage to Amelia.
Also.
And then we have the biggest shock for me, which is David Yost.
Yes.
Like we knew, like I feel like I knew he was coming.
I didn't know he would be credited.
I didn't know he was going to be a main character to the point where he is in the opening credits. And not only that, but he's going to be in the suit fighting with them, which I think is great because it has that Mighty Morphin representation, right? They're facing Mighty Morphin's probably greatest villain, and this is the 30th season. So they're bringing in someone from Mighty Morphin to kind of even the odds or help them out.
Do you know what this also could mean?
What?
Maybe Min will come back.
Yes, maybe Min. Hopefully Zach, because I loved Walter in Once and Always, and I think he was the standout performance of that. So I would love to see Min or Zach come back. But Min would be nice to kind of get Charlie reestablish her with the young audience.
Also, they don't have a Yellow Ranger.
Yeah, and then we get a new look at Zed's new base here. Interesting. Very interesting looking. Evil. Very evil.
Yes. And of course, we have the new Zords, which we know the toy came out very recently.
Yes, and we get our first look at the cockpits of the new Zords, which I'm trying to kind of fast forward to here.
And I brought this up just before we went live because they have all these group shots with just the five without Zato, which has me so curious how big his role is going to be.
I think he's going to be... Zato might essentially be a Morphin Master-esque figure this season. I think he will have a big role just because I think Russell Curry is great and I don't think they want to lose his presence.
Oh, no, and they shouldn't. But that does call to mind...
I just don't think he'll be physically boots on the ground like the other Rangers.
Right, which I get. But what I'm wondering is... And maybe they've said this and I just forgot, is are they going to then technically make Amelia the leader?
Yes, I think it was already said that she would be the leader.
Okay, because I also never want to assume colors mean anything necessarily, but I know that's traditional.
Okay. And here we have our first look at the cockpits of the Zords, and we see that David Yost, Billy, is piloting the Blue Wolf Zord.
Oh my god, that is a fantastic catch.
That's wild. And I I know this, Nikki doesn't, but this is not his first time piloting a Blue Wolf. So it's really interesting that he's there and he's doing that. Also, people were wondering how they were going to form the Megazord if Ollie does, in fact, turn evil without a Blue Ranger. And I think this may have just answered that question.
Oh, yeah, 100% it does. And we know that Billy very recently piloted another Zord.
Yes, and also, we can see that they're in their Dino Fury suits in the cockpits of the new Zords.
Okay, I have something that I just thought of.
What?
Do you think that the twist with Ollie was specifically written in as a reason to bring back Billy as soon as they knew they could get him back?
I don't think it was written in specific. Maybe. To answer your question, maybe. I don't think it's like they wanted to do Ollie dirty just to bring Billy back. I think that I trust this writing team. I think there was some pretty good writing in Dino Fury. And I think they have a story to tell with Ollie. And I think it will add a lot of emotional stakes for both Amelia and Ollie this season, which I'm really excited to see play out, especially where we left them off in Dino Fury.
Yeah.
So I'm really curious. I don't think it's just a plot device to get Billy back, but I think it works out extremely well to their advantage to bring back David Yost as an ambassador for Mighty Morphin this season.
Right. Also, I mean, it's a minor detail. I love how Amelia is clearly in the red cockpit, but in the original Dino Fury suit. So that's interesting.
Yeah, they're like I said, they're all in their Dino Fury suits, which leads me to believe that maybe these Zords, because Billy is a genius, and we know that Billy has a penchant for developing Zords, right? He's good at building Zords. Were these Zords created before? And like, had Billy been developing these Zords and he is giving them to these teams? Because we know that the Cosmic Fury suits don't exactly fit the aesthetics of the Zords. I mean, they have dinosaur helmets with obviously a lion, a chameleon, a wolf, a shark.
Right. And also, I love how in this shot they made Ion look more yellow.
Yes. So, or the cockpit more gold, we should say. So it really leads me to believe that maybe Billy had developed these Zords for the Mighty Morphin Rangers or for a different set of Rangers.
I was going to say, probably not Mighty Morphin if he has green but not yellow. Oh, wait, no, he has yellow.
There is a yellow.
He's black.
There is a black Zord.
Wait, or are they they're missing pink.
Yeah, they're missing a pink Zord, but there is a pink Zord. We see it in the trailer. So I wonder if this was developed for Mighty Morphin or for another alien. We know that Billy has been traveling the galaxy throughout his life, so maybe or these are older Zords that he had developed.
Yeah.
Something of that nature. And then the suits kind of follow.
Yeah, so
I have no doubt that they brought Billy in to be the one to upgrade their suits and their Zords. Like, because Billy is really good at that. So this kind of answers and unlocks a lot of these questions that I've had in my head for a while now.
Yeah.
And I think that this solved a lot of that.
It did. And I love that there were surprises in this without spoiling anything.
I have way more questions about the show itself. Like, I understand, I think, where the direction they're going with certain things, but I have so many questions, and I'm so excited to watch this series now, especially with all that was revealed to us today. But I think that's going to wrap it up for this video. We will go into a full spoilery breakdown, full-on discussion of this in our live stream either tomorrow or this weekend, most likely tomorrow. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel to catch that. If you like this video, give it a huge thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our latest content. We have tons of Power Ranger content dropping all the time. And until next time, guys, stay versed and may the power protect you.